Hello drivers, a long time no see, but as I said in my YouTube post, the driver community remained active this last couple of weeks. Today I'm sharing an important progress in the driver San Francisco modding scene that opens new rooms for user-generated content, the custom online multiplayer routes. These include Trailblazer Road, Takedown, starting and drop-off points, and racing tracks for classic race and sprint GP. It also means that you can be involved in the creation of a brand new set of online and racetrack that will be played during the driver Discord live streams lobby games. Let me walk you through all the steps required to create your own racetracks, including number of laps and vehicle selection. First of all, you will need the mods menu that allows a lot of customization, but in this case we are going to use it to place markers and save them in a log file. If you have not installed the menu yet, download it, then extract the files in the Driver San Francisco main directory and merge the folders when asked for. Now here comes the tutorial to create your own road path and how to submit it to make it playable. I will show you one track I did with the intent of getting some Demolition Derby vibes thanks to the crossroads that could lead to frenetic action during the races. When you want to start placing markers, open the menu, so L1 plus D-pad up if you are using a controller, or Q plus up if you are on the keyboard. Go in the mod option and set road info to true, making a black rectangular appearing in the right corner. The first marker set will obviously become the starting point of the track, and you do this simply by pressing square on the controller or X on the keyboard. You will know if you have done this right, as the marker will be shown directly in the game. Depending on your choice between a classic race or sprint GP, try to set markers to make one lap if classic race, with the last one being the finish line, and put it close to the starting point to get a smooth sequence. You don't need to repeat markers once you have done one full lap, as you can just inform how many laps your race is intended to have, which is an improvement to the 2 laps mandatory limit of the original race tracks. You could make very short tracks with 4 or 5 laps, for example. The only remaining limit is the time, as your race can not be longer than 6 minutes overall. In my case, I'm putting markers to use the H-shaped roads of San Francisco on a 4 laps track as a demonstration. It's easy to set markers, and each one is going to be a checkpoint when the log file is converted into a proper race. If you want to reset the markers, just press backspace on your keyboard to erase all of them and start again. When the last markers is set, not too far beyond the first one, you can save their location in a log file by pressing D-pad down or V on your keyboard, and a confirmation message will be shown. Now we have a raw file that still needs to be converted, and that's when Fender Bender comes into play. He's a fellow speedrunner and modder of Driver San Francisco, and that's to him you will send your log file thanks to the Google form he made, whose link is in the description. The relevant file save is located in the save directory of Driver San Francisco, which is not the same as the main files, but instead should be in Documents, Ubisoft, Driver San Francisco, Temp, and called roaddata.lua. When you post the log on the Google form, you can also mention the vehicle you want the players to drive, and even if first-person view is mandatory. That's something really interesting, because I never use cockpit view online, as I will not be as competitive if I'm playing against someone using the regular view. With this setting on, I can be sure that everybody uses the same view as me, perfect for competitive fair play. Fender Bender converted my log file into an online racetrack, and when more tracks will be made, he will just have to share the custom files with us so we can play the races online and enjoy totally new tracks almost 10 years after Driver San Francisco first release. Do not hesitate to try making a race. You can be imaginative and create an original layout or a track that follows a famous movie sequence in the city. And don't forget, you can do the same for Trailblazer or Takedown. And of course, let me talk to you about the Redriver Club that you can join at any time to enjoy custom driver emojis and support the channel. I got a new member a few days ago named CarGuy50, so thanks to you and thanks to my other directors, producers, DriverDimension.com, Neuroscenes, French Contact, Tenkonan, YouTube, Paul Lanois, Gore and Snoopy. The more you are, the more custom emojis we can use, so please consider the membership, and in any case, see you soon, drivers.